of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from a rainy Levi's Stadium. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
49ers, 49-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big play right out of the gate on the first play, and even 30 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. What is that? Here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through, and the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Down. 50, great. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears call out their field goal team. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready, set,
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
Black, 95. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down.
We are through one. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 33, here's second down and 2. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got a lovely free left side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown!
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Kicker on for the point after.
The extra point is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Check theory. Let's ready.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey. Out of the backfield.
Brings up third
down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Here's a third down and 4.
Yellow. What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A throw on the move is caught.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Again in the air for Purdy. Caught. This is IU. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. That one taken in. Touchdown, 49.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
First down
Get set.
at the 4-yard line.
McCaffrey will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Now 3rd and goal.
Get set. 18, watch out.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Montez Sweat getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. His kick is good. And the Niners are back within 4. That's 14-10.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 yards.
Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. On first and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. McCaffrey, first down and more. Christian McCaffrey. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way.
a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening has the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that is incomplete. I
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Yellow.
On third down, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A play fake. Now Williams. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Bears move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6.
118! Watch out! Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
118!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First and 10. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2.
Get set!
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Here's Williams on first and 10. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He's going to tuck it and go. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
And this ball's going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Get set, get set. Line around, son.
They'll drop to throw. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Into space at the 45. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Officer! What's up?
To throw on first down is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Purdy now on second down. This throw left side comes by Kittle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes 2nd down.
Officer! 118! Watch out!
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Bears 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return coming from the 14. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. Might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see.
First down, Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Moving outside the pocket, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute,